Alright, so let's go see if we can't catch some fish here late in the day. I mean, it is dark, it's getting dark. I got about the last 45 minutes of light. See if I can't get something done here. I'm walking down my trail down from my house down to the lake I live on. We're going to try to do a little quick fishing right here before dark. Let's take a peeky. Let's see what this all looks like out here. Yeah, rock and roll, baby. Let's get out on that lake. Do us some fishing. Alright. Let's do a little bit of fishing out here. I mean, I got probably about the last half hour of daylight, maybe. So we'll see if we can't do something. Might start out with some soft baits. Top water seems like it'd probably do pretty good, but I'm going to start out with like a plastic worm, probably the old Zoom or a culprit type worm, and we'll go from there. I might go to top water pretty quick though. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to slip over to this edge over here. I usually get a lot of good hits over here. Usually that sun goes down and the shade starts forming on this edge a little first, so they tend to kind of stage up over here in the evening. So that's where I'm going to kind of try to see what I can do. Come on, boys. Come on, tag that boy. Tag it, tag it, tag it, tag it. Come on. What do we need to do here? Really what I'm doing out here tonight is I'm testing this. I've got this camera right there, the Akaso EK7000. And I'm testing to see how long this stupid battery goes when I have their Akaso app on my phone where I can control, the camera from the phone. And I'm getting out here at dark, and I just caught a really little teeny bass on this jitterbug. I'm out here just kind of fishing pretty far off the shore here. I'm coming anywhere from about 20 feet, 15 to 20 feet out from the shore. Just all the way out deep. Just seeing if I can get something to kind of hit this jitterbug. Obviously I had a little fish get it already. Really curious how the battery, this is kind of the standard battery that comes with it. I think it's 1050 milliamp hours or something like that. And I'm really curious how long it's going to go. I think it drains it faster when I use this app because I have to connect via a Wi-Fi connection. I think somehow, I don't know why the camera battery, maybe it sends something out, some signal to connect. I'm not sure, but it's definitely, I wonder if that drains it faster. We're going to see. This old jitterbug, the bats are coming out now. You can see them. They're all flying around over the water. Me and my brother used to go down to the lake when we lived near Orlando in this lake called Crystal Bowl Lake in Florida. It was near Castleberry, in Castleberry, Florida. And we used to go down there with like our fishing rods with little weights and cast it up into the sky, and the bats would come down and grab that weight and carry it a little ways and then drop it. And I have fond memories of doing that. It's just something we used to do as kids, and we came across it because we're down at the lake, fishing, and something grabs our bait like a plastic worm, And then we realized, hey, I wonder if we could just throw stuff up there without hooks, because we don't want to hook the bats. And just, you know, and see if the bats will take it. We had a lot of fun doing that. Crystal Bowl Lake is what I think it was. Lake Crystal Bowl or something like that. Used to live on it till I was 10 years old. And then that lake didn't have a lot of vegetation on it. It was kind of just I don't even know if it was man-made or what. But this old jitterbug, this lake I'm on right now, we live on it. It's here in Virginia. It's just dammed up. A couple of creeks, you know, at least at two big long fingers that just feed down into kind of a bigger area, and then there's a dike put up with a spillway or a little, yeah, and it just has a constant flow into it because the level always stays pretty much the same. Never really done much fishing with the jitterbug on this lake. Not much topwater action I've done. I've mostly worked with plastic worms, soft baits most of the time. Ooh, something just came up and gave a peek at that jitterbug. See if I can get that guy again. I'm out here fishing again with this Abu Garcia Black Max that I got off of from Walmart, and I really like this. Rod. It's a 6.5 foot rod. You can get a 7 foot. In fact, I think it's a few dollars cheaper. It's a combo, and I like it. It's not big, long, heavy-duty rod. It's it works well for getting out here in the kayak real quick, and I feel like it casts really well. All the cast control adjustments are very, very good, and it's smooth. And I have 8-pound, I think trilene on it or something right now. And, you know, I mean, I don't really get too much into all the different lines. I do have some other really nicer lines that I can put on my rod, but this works for now. Not having anything go on this guy. Might need to put a different action on it. I'm still running a while here. It's getting dark, that's for sure. Imagine you can't see me too well. Nothing really hitting right here. Just right now, I'm going to throw it over to this dock over here, see if I can't. I got a leaf. You know, it's the fall now, September, and all these leaves are getting in the water. And here and there's some leaves out here. Freaking it doesn't fare well for these topwater plugs, for sure. So turn off the video, see if we can wait till I get something. Well, all you can see is this cell phone and this big, beautiful sky up here. Let me see if my hand can get in the middle of it. Up right there. Yeah. And boy, that sky is beautiful. It really is. Let's see if I can tilt this camera up so you can see it better. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. But all you can see is my phone moving around in the sky like a ghost. But it's dark out here and I'm not getting anything. Mosquitoes are getting pretty solid. I didn't really prep for that as good as I should have. So it's time to start paddling in. You know, this was so last minute. Next time I'll have to bring my headlamp. Would be good. Freaking headlamp would be nice. And of course it's pitch black to you. Boy, this thing's already dead, this battery, and it has not been filming that long. I would say what they say online about having about 20 minutes worth of power. I think you have less than that when you have this hooked to this phone. The app on the phone, that seems like it's just going down really fast. I think these 1050 milliamp hour batteries are just, they got about 20 minutes in them, and that's about it, maximum. So that's all you can do. Well, that was my quick trip this evening. Only fished for a short time with the plastics. Didn't get anything. I mean, it was real quick. And I had less light than I thought. And then I went to the Jitterbug and caught pretty quick a small little bass on that. But then didn't get that on film. But then I did mention while I was out there fishing about the Akaso camera and my rod and reel combo that I picked up when I went on the Tuckasegee river trip I went recently. And I really like that rod and reel combo. I'll put a link down for both those, the camera and the rod and reel, down below, so you can take a look at those, see if you like them. And one of the things I was telling you, I was testing out the battery life. Yeah, I think on these standard batteries that come with it, 1050 milliamp hours or something, I think that you're lucky you probably get 20 minutes out of it or something like that. Maybe a little longer, I'm not sure, but I did order a couple of ones that are like, 1300 and something, 1350 milliamp hour batteries. I'll see how those go. The reviews online that they don't really do that much better. We'll test it out. And but you just got to have a number of batteries around, I think, to basically do the filming. They're not too expensive. I think about 3 for $20 with a charger, which I already have. But all right, till next video.